In the last decade, Citibank put together a massive AI and ML-based AML program. What are the lessons that compliance professionals can learn from this bespoke effort? The Compliance Tip of the Day. This is the podcast where we bring you daily insights and practical advice on navigating the ever-evolving landscape of compliance requirements. Whether you're a seasoned compliance professional or just starting your journey, my aim in this podcast is to provide you with a bite-sized, actionable tip to help you stay on top of your compliance game. And now I'd like to say a few words about the latest podcast on the Compliance Podcast Network, AI Today in 5 with 5. Thrilled to announce the inaugural episode of my latest podcast series, AI Today in 5. I wanted to do a short, curated set of stories and news stories about AI for the compliance professional and the greater business professional. You can check it out on Megaphone, the Compliance Podcast Network, Spotify, iHeartRadio, or Apple, or wherever great podcasts are listened to. Check out AI Today in 5. Citibank decided it wanted to review every transaction, not just suspicious transactions, and it put together a worldwide, company-wide AML program based on AI and machine learning. What are the lessons for the compliance professional? Citibank's journey from AI-driven AL did not happen overnight. Like many legacy financial institutions, it had long relied on older transaction monitoring systems. These systems were largely rules-based, producing alerts when certain thresholds or conditions were met. While that approach was better than nothing, it inevitably led to a high rate of false positives, alerts that might look suspicious but were in fact legitimate transactions. These false positives put immense pressure on compliance teams who had to triage alerts by hand. Significant manual labor was spent clearing simple false positives, delaying the review of genuinely suspicious activities. The inefficiency also introduced the risk of human error and fatigue as compliance officers slogged through the voluminous caseloads. In the mid-2010s, as digital transformation initiatives swept through major banks, Citibank began to explore how to use advanced analytics to streamline AML compliance. Part of this exploration involved harnessing big data to compile more nuanced customer profiles. The bank realized that by integrating customer account data, transaction behavior, external data sources, and even unstructured data, it could identify patterns beyond simply a rules-based system. So what are the key components of the Citibank system? Number one, machine learning for transaction monitoring. Citi deployed supervised machine learning models that used historical data of what suspicious data might look like. 2, NPL for KYC. Citibank uses natural language and processing techniques to parse text documents. This is particularly useful when onboarding customers. 3, network analytics. A standout feature of Citibank's AML arsenal is the ability to analyze entire networks of transactions to spot money laundering rings or other criminal enterprises. By understanding how funds move through a web of accounts, it can raise red flags that a single transaction may not. 4, data integration and quality control. An AI program is only as good as the data it ingests. GIGO still exists. Citibank invests heavily in data warehousing and data quality measures to ensure that a comprehensive and accurate view of transactions is available. 6, explainable AI. Regulators and internal stakeholders alike want to know how algorithms plan transactions. Being able to identify these, Citibank can answer a regulatory knock at the door. And 6, risk assessment and transaction monitoring. The heart of an AML compliance system is the transaction monitoring. For Citi, which processes an astronomical volume of global daily transactions, this is a game changer. This also may include behavioral profiling of customers as well. Although this is a massive bespoke system that costs Citibank literally hundreds of millions of dollars, these tools are available to you today at as low as probably $25,000 a year on annual subscriptions. So check out some of the great tools on the market in this area today. That I'm happy to do for you, the compliance profession, is if you have a question or a series of questions you would like some compliance tips on, I'm happy to take any requests that you might want, certainly anonymize them, and give you a quick tip, either one quick tip or maybe a week's worth of quick tips. So if you have any tips you want about your compliance program, you can shoot me an email at tfox@tfoxlaw.com. This podcast was created and produced